became so shaky that we sat down in the snow while they danced this tune, That mysterious rag, that freaky, ever melodious, they're playing, they're swaying, that mysterious rag. Are you listening? Are you listening? Look, look, they're whistling, that mysterious rag, that freaky, ever melodious, mysterious rag.
Is the orchestra ready?
Yes.
I'm trying to check it, Mr. Rennie.
If it wasn't for your wife and 7 children, I'd throw you out of here bodily.
But, sir...
Nationwide hiccup.
Drunk.
Me too. I'd like to introduce Mr. Fred Jarvis with his musical song.
You may be a genius at the radio controls, but you've got to control yourself.
And now listen to Miss Alice Belcher, the style expert.
This is Alice Belcher. Pardon me. Something I ate.
That ought to haunt her.
Nature in the raw is seldom mild.
Now listen, boss. I'll admit I get swacked now and then. But I'm going to install a radio set in your house that'll be second to none. You can get any station, hear it in any room, just by pushing a little button.
If it works, it'll be swell. But it sure is messed up now.
But it ain't finished yet.
It'd be a good idea if you get out there today and get it going. So that I can go down this weekend.
Now this board's okay. I got nothing to hold me, so I'll take a run out just as soon as Martin relieves me.
The servants probably won't be there, but you go right ahead.
Pressure is off, the panic is on.
Hey, Sonny, where can I find the manager?
What's the big idea of
Put it on. It's a broadcast.
Come on,
Right
get out
here.
of here. Where do you think you are? Get out of here. Get out of here. What's the man? Get out. Well, what seems to be the trouble, young man?
Oh, I went in there looking for the manager, and that bunch of hoodlums tried to murder me.
What did you want to see the manager about?
I have a check from the Corrugated Trust.
Oh, well, I'm Mr. Rennie, the manager.
Well, then this must be for you.
Well, they did handle you rather roughly. That's the broadcasting room. They demand silence.
Boy, it wasn't very quiet when I went in.
How about stepping inside and seeing the show?
Oh, no, I have to get back to the office. Old man Allen's is sick.
Oh, it must have been sudden. What's his ailment?
Low blood pressure. The doctor recommended horseback riding, but he's too old.
Say, you tell Mr. Ellens he can use my new place up at Bowie. He'll find it quiet and restful. Tell him it's the old Link estate.
You mean where old man Link was murdered?
Why, yes. What of it? Oh, you've heard that story about the place being haunted. That's the bunk. It's as quiet as a graveyard.
And you can take Torchy and Piety with you. In case any urgent business arises, they will be there. Say, how long do you think I'm going to stay down there? Have I got to take my whole office force just to please a doctor?
Hello, Piety.
Young man, do you know you've been gone an hour?
59 minutes to be exact. So nice of you to miss me.
Torchy, get your things packed. You and Piety are going to accompany me to Florida. Tell Elsie to get ready, too.
Oh, Mr. Ellens, Mr. Rennie, the manager at the radio station, said he'd be very glad if you'd use his new house at Bowie.
No. I think it's a very good idea, Hickory. You can take it at easy stages. It'll break the trip.
I get some of it. Oh, there, right there, Mr. Gosh, it's large. Well, looks nice and peaceful, doesn't it, Mr. Ellens?
Say, this is quite a castle. I understand Mr. Rennie is modernizing.
Some more, must be another light somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, there you are. Where? Beautiful. Well, you'll probably want your books in here, Mr. Ellens.
Yes, this ought to be very comfortable.
Oh, isn't this romantic, Torchy?
Not if you knew what I know.
Oh, don't be silly.
Oh, my. Here's a copy of the Pilgrim's Progress. I always did like Dr. Munyon.
Runyon. John Runyon.
Oh, yes, of course, John Runyon.
He must buy books by the yard.
Oh, you should see his patio. Perfectly marvelous collection, Mr.
Yeah, must be a lot of bookworms.
We'll have to get some slip, won't we?
I wouldn't sleep up there if I were you, V.
Why not?
Well, I don't like to tell you, but old man Link, who used to own this house, was murdered up there. Now, here it's haunted.
Oh, Torchy, you don't believe in spooks.
Well, no. I thought I'd tell you.
This place is sort of weird.
Very romantic.
Torchy, we have the loveliest suite in the right wing.
And this firm, folks, don't forget, stands behind every bed.
Mary, what's all this nonsense?
I was making up Miss V's bed when the voice come out of the wall and said, "Don't forget we stand behind every bed."
Oh, fiddlesticks.
Torchy, go upstairs and see what's going on.
Mary must be crazy in there. What are talking about?
Good to the last drop.
Are you listening? Hmm?
My uncle on my father's side, not my mother's side. And in this country place of his, you see, he had a very large billiard room downstairs. And there was oh, pardon me, Mr. Evans.
Don't you think it'd be wise if we all retired?
Ooh. Well, that's strange.
Well, Father, perhaps we had better retire. Come on, girls. Good night.
Good night.
Well, good night. Good night. Mr. Ellens, if it's all the same to you, I think I'll just sit a while.
Oh! Please. Oh. Oh, my gracious, but I feel so chilly.
Father, look!
What's the matter? What are you so excited?
Father, the picture, look!
Picture? What? Who turned out the light?
Hey, who are you anyway? Turning it like...
Well, all the lights went out, and I got so scared.
Now, see here. This thing is getting on nerves. You'll have to all go to bed. Come on.
Well, there's something going on here.
Be quiet, Mary. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Oh, Mr. Ellens, let's get out of here. Oh, nonsense, Mary. Let's go to bed. Good night, Dad.
Good night.
Oh, and Mr. Evans, if I may say...
No, you may not. We can't start away from here at midnight. Come on, we'll all go to bed. Are you coming, Torchy?
I'll be up in a minute, Mr. Ellens. Good night.
Mr. Evans, I was just going to suggest that...
Good night.
Oh, good night. Good night, girls.
Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Hey, you.
Yes, this way. I just wanted to say good night, Mr. Evans.
Torchy, what's the matter?
Oh, I bumped into this Iron Man.
Well, for goodness sake, come on to bed. You're making us all nervous.
Beware.
Torchy! Torchy, where are you? Torchy! Torchy?
Hey, Piety, it's me.
Oh, my conscience. Oh, you scared me so. Whatever are you doing in that outfit? See, you know what? I thought I saw a ghost.
What did it look like?
Well, it had a shape like a jackass.
That was your shadow you saw.
Oh, you heard some shooting down there, Merritt.
You'd better get right down.
Okay. I'll go down there right away.
Hey, Piety! What's the big idea? Where are you?
What are you doing in that thing?
The ghost got Piety.
Oh, ghost your grandmother.
Oh, Mr. Rollins.
Did you hear that? No.
Why, Bee, what are you screaming about?
I heard a shout and then a scream, and a hand came right out from that wall and clutched at my throat.
Nonsense, there's no one here.
Oh, but there is, Mr. Allen. A voice in my room told me to beware.
And I saw one of the 4 horsemen prowling around the hall.
I think Via's right, Mr. Rollins. I saw the ghost downstairs. And I'd have got him, too. Piety hadn't have shot me with that Gatling gun.
This house is haunted, and old Mr. Link was murdered right here in this room not less than a year ago.
But I tell you, there's no one in this house.
Was you there, Charlie?
I've heard that someplace. And with better ones are made,
What are you doing up at this hour? Why, this man was...
Oh, you're the cause of all this.
Why, I didn't even notice anybody in the house. Those red-headed shrimp grabbed hold of me.
Mr. Rollins, I'm very sorry.
Oh, that's all right. We weren't a bit nervous, were we?
No.
Rennie thought you was delirious, so he brought me along. Why, Hickory, this excitement has helped you. Why, your pulse is normal. No. It's just the thing you needed.
Well, Mr. Rollins, I hope you don't blame me for this mess.
Mess? Mess nothing. The doctor said it was just what I needed.
Are you a doctor?
Yes, sir.
Goody. I want a prescription.
What? The house is all equipped with radio. You have been hearing the speaker in every room.
Speaker? You mean Spooker?
Hands up. Hands up.
Hands up for Jimmy Valentine, for he's a pal of mine, a sentimental crook.
Steady down. Jimmy
He's a horse and cart. He'd even steal a